Absolutely looking forward to this one here. Azure Ray against Liquid, and as the panel talked about both of these drafts, ending with some exciting picks. We're getting the Ursa coming out from Azure Ray, but that Veno from Liquid, it looks pretty disgusting, Sid.
At some point, you just got to wing it. You got to go with what you're used to as counters to other heroes, and largely they're doing stuff on a hunch, right? Let's see how it plays out. The Veno in theory is just really good.
Gonna get knocked back here by the flame break. He has backup though. See if Liquid can fight back here. Indeed, the Gale's gonna connect on pretty much all. Then the Boundless Strike comes in. They've taken out XXS. They can almost certainly go for more. Tianming in trouble. Can they find the deny? At least they can't. It's gonna be Nisha getting a double. They're not even done yet. Xingqiu, he had the level 1 star still. He's not got an easy chance of jumping away or anything here at level 1. See if they can finish him off. They can. Mickey's in with the body block. Trying to see if he can pick up this kill as well. They'll get it. Insania takes down Xingqiu. Liquid, they'll be starting this game off with 3 kills. One of them a first blood, and also the fact it's a double kill for Nisha.
With 3 Santa hats, so pretty overpowered. This Veno is effectively, he's 3-1.
That's true. Let's see how the lane goes. Oh, get the knockback onto Saberlight. Blood grenade as well. Azure Ray.
Dead.
They should be able to get this kill here. Low runs him down. Azure Ray, they'll pick themselves up a kill.
And I also don't know about the Mirana against Chen, whether I would consider this a solution. All right, here we go. The play we talked about.
Towards Saberlight. He'll get the Gale back out, but already the swipes are stacking up. Saberlight's dead again. Boxy not going to be able to take out Low in return. Maybe see if he can get the 6-minute power rune. It's going to be the illusion top. Nisha's going to be able to grab it. Top lane, Mickey just getting dove upon here with Low turning up to the action. Low the one to pick up the kill. As it ends up being that they carry Ursa that turns up to top.
Also want to point out this top lane move that we just saw from the Ursa. I would say, for the most part, it's rather uncharacteristic for Azure Ray, but this is what Gaimin did to them yesterday. They were bringing their safe lane carry to the enemy safe lane very early on through the gate. Duracho did that 2 games in a row.
Yeah, well, see, Saberlight does TP over to make sure that Tianming's not able to steal the Wisdom Rune.
I think he might survive here potentially anyway.
Still got a Fairy Fire.
Get the rune.
He will not survive. There. They protect the Wisdom Rune, and they're able to take the kill. So showing up towards this top lane. Going to see if he can maybe deal with some of Insania's army here. And with the Fireflies, he's going to get a large amount of it. May cost his life though. Boxy and Mickey, they're hunting for him. He's in a bit of an awkward spot up here, but they'll see him and they'll catch him with the nukes. XXS, see what he can get in return. Closing in onto Insania. Boxy and Mickey waiting on their cooldowns until they're able to help out. But Xingqiu comes in with a beautiful snipe from the side there. Mickey not expecting that at all. As Xingqiu just comes in and just nukes down Mickey on a low HP as he was. They get the 2 kills there. See the cooldown for XM, 15 seconds and coils back up. Him and Tianming trying to make something happening. We're here with it with this Dream Coil back in play.
Yeah, Low is just being very, very patient here, letting Saberlight play the hard camp.
Yeah, this should be a pretty easy kill. I mean, if anything, okay, the TP's there.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Low. Got the damage just in time, that final swipe coming in, and yeah, barely needed the rest of the rotation. He pretty much had that on his own there, Low. The tips coming out, they know that there's a chance they're starting to get into Saberlight's head with the amount of times they're taking him down. Back over towards the mid, XM and Tianming head over. They've got the stolen orb, but it doesn't matter because they're coiled. Boxy can't jump to safety. Azure Ray continue to pick up these kills, make these moves that Liquid aren't able to match so far.
And they will. So, yeah, all things considered, this is not high.
Top lane, they're looking for the kill. They're going to dive in onto Mickey, and with the fact that Azure Ray were able to force that reaction mid, Mickey, he's not got any backup coming in. There's a hand of God. Is he able to jump out in time? He's not. XXS closes in with another crush. They take Mickey down.
You've largely overcome what could have been an absolute
and now in the mid,
beatdown.
They're going to be able to get the jump onto Nisha. Azure Ray.
They're making all the moves.
They're looking fantastic. You look back to, as you say, how we saw them do yesterday. They got completely crushed.
Looking for that first Roche. We'll get it minute 17 this time around.
XM is going to get jumped. Nisha able to get him with the silence. They'll catch him by surprise there with the Orchid reveal.
Nice find. Feels like Liquid have found a little bit more of a... Oh, hang on. Low. As his ward, he wants to jump.
He wants to go for a little bit of a solo play here.
Yeah. He's waiting to have the second overpower ready.
Yeah, no, not a chance there for the Gen. Same time, Saberlight's found Tianming, or Tianming found him. He's going to use the lasso, but Boxy will turn up to help out, as Tianming will get punished for trying to make something happen there. I mean, they pretty much had the 4 members of Liquid coming in just in case there was to be further backup from Azure Ray. It wasn't the case, it was just Tianming on his own. With that kill, though, in mind, Liquid, they're going to try and smoke up and play aggressive into Lowe's Aegis.
It could be something. Again, it's one of those things where you combine that with the puck. Maybe that's the slight extra bit of damage you need for the kill.
Saberlight, I don't think he's going to be ready for this smoke gang. They'll catch him by surprise.
Nice and easy. You get caught by a smoke. You don't have anything in the way of defense. You're just food. Levels, not really anything to write home about. Almost level 11 on the Veno. XXS 12.5 on the offlane Slardar, who laned against Monkey King.
And if they bring Low around it, I mean, maybe even without Low, they could potentially take away Liquid's Tormentor. They're going to find him in the trees. Jinkyu able to snipe him there, catches Boxy. TP's starting to come in, but the rest of Azure Ray, they're ready to connect. Azure Ray, I think they're happy to take this fight. Low, he could consider fighting this. Under the tower might be a bit too far. They'll let Tianming die under the tier 2, but the coils there onto the 3 of them. Still a bit too far of a dive here for Azure Ray. Whilst they do add the numbers, they're not going to throw things recklessly into a fight underneath the tower, so they'll hold back. Yeah, with that in mind, I think Liquid, they're sticking together as 5. They'll get the setup onto XXS. Is there going to be any sort of assist for him? They can't get him out of there. XXS is going down. The Boundless Strike connects onto another. They're going to try and turn this into a second kill. They get the control here with the telekinesis.
Wow. Nicely done.
Quick moves from Liquid as a team. Guarantee them the 2 kills and a chance to push on for the tier 2.
That was really cleanly set up on the follow-up kill. Max range Boundless into the Rubik lift into Centaur Stomp from the Chen. I think Jinkyu really thought he was safe after.
Liquid, taking it. Saberlight getting jumped to the start. If they had the hand of God, but Saberlight's taken down. They'll lay down the Wukong command. Low, desperately trying to get out of the reach of the ultimate. The BKB's there. He'll be able to separate himself from Mickey. An immediate buyback comes out from Saberlight. Liquid, they still want to take this fight. They get the jump over towards the back lines. Tianming goes with the lasso on the wall. Saberlight goes to jump for XXS with a crush. They're focusing Saberlight, but Mickey, he's perfectly fine. BKB's up, turns towards XXS. They'll take the Slardar out. Liquid, can they chase for more? There's still mana in the tank here for Nisha. Closes it onto Tianming. Boundless Strike back up. Liquid, they'll find a 3rd here for Mickey with the triple kill. XM trying to burst Mickey. We'll get him Low. He could look to jump in on this.
Oh, he got dagger cam.
They're going to be able to stop it. And now Nisha, he's going to consider getting back in onto him, but Low pops the ult. It'll be used for now. Nisha very low on mana. Continue to sort of poke and prod with Low at the side of this fight. Nisha, he's sort of clarifying up as well. He could be good to jump again in a second. The mana starts to build back up. Telekinesis is there. Low, he's left exposed. No enrage, no BKB. He's gone. Liquid persists. And with that, no argument about it. They take this fight, and maybe it's not even done yet. XM, see if he's able to play his way out of this one. A quick orb and a blink. They've got the vision, but they've got no way to cancel it. So XM will escape.
Yeah, if you can weather the storm here and not get too bad of a fight, I think it's okay. Oh,
okay.
Mickey.
Oh, he's going to get knocked back, but he's able to jump off the tree in time. Turns with the Boundless Strike. They've lost Saberlight at the start of the fight. Of course, this time he doesn't have the option to buy back into the action. Mickey, BKB, gets the Wukong to mana. He pops the cheese. He's back up to full HP. Azure Ray, they've got to start retreating here with the BKB starting to fall low, and XXS, the BKB's come to an end. XXS taken out by Nisha. Low, he's got no further manner of escape. He tries to stand his ground, but the damage is done. Low will fall. Triple kill this time for Nisha.
Boxy was looking for more even there, but can't quite get to Jinkyu. Only had 1 leap left, so that could have been an extra kill. Liquid with a huge mid game coming through from that one fight top. And keep in mind, Azure Ray were the ones looking for trouble, and they got it.
And I think one of the little things as well that was picked up before that fight, I don't know how much of a difference it made, but Mickey got one of the more favorable neutral items for this sort of situations. He's got the Vindicator's Axe. Now he's really much less vulnerable to these kind of jump stun initiations from XXS. He's going to have so much protection. He's going to always be able to get the Wukong's command and BKB, and in that case, the cheese off.
Yeah, exactly. I actually think this neutral item choice made a huge difference there. He might have been burst down if he didn't have that, but all of that armor.
They're going to try and start something, but Liquid, they're ready for it. They'll just grab Tianming straight away. The bat's gone. I mean, XM's trying to do something to slow them down here on the push, but Liquid, they just don't care. They keep on pushing. They're onto the barracks. Nisha, force out the fortification. Now they'll give a little bit of respect here to Azure Ray, backing out from the base.
But still very much an advantage you want to spend here. Send in Nisha, get the vision, burn the Aegis if you need to get a good fight started.
I mean, they know XM's in the trees. Nisha, it's going to be able to find him with that opening. Boundless Strike to follow up. There's no chance for XM, completely locked down. And dead now for 50, no buyback available on the puck.
And he will break now, Jinkyu. Instant reaction. He comes in from the trees there, that might be different. Oh, wait.
Boxy.
Sentry.
He drops the sentry, the setup's there. The silence, I mean, they'll try and push them back with a flame break. Azure Ray, do they really want to try and help him out here? They actually send in Tianming. He gets caught by the Hex, they'll jump over the crush. Azure Ray, they're trying to take this fight. They're looking towards Nisha, but Nisha's going to get forced out to the side. He's perfectly fine. This was not a fight for Azure Ray to take, as XXS ticks down. They've got the Yules controller on towards Low. Low completely surrounded by Liquid. The bear is dead. As it's all just becoming a bit too much here for Azure Ray, Synd.
Absolutely got obliterated. They didn't win anything since they were this favored, and this is Mega Creep's probably over, honestly. I don't know if you can even stop Liquid if they choose to go for the throne. Like, even if you have all 5 heroes alive, can you still stop the push? Like, this ball just looks way too strong. Nisha now completing the Shiva's guard as well. He's super tanky.
We'll see if they have one final fight in them, but with 40 seconds, no Low. It's looking unlikely. The tier 4's starting to fall. Azure Ray, they're going to have to try something with just the 4 of them. Unlikely that that's going to be able to do anything with the way that the last few plays have gone. The Ancient exposed. They've got to try something soon. They get the jump forward. Nisha able to dodge the crush. Silence in on towards Tianming. They get their Hex down onto Mirana. Jinkyu's out. There's no further defense to be had here. They'll lay out the Wukong's command, kill off XM. This game, it's going the way of Liquid.
And it's worth keeping in mind, this definitely did not go according to plan, right, the whole way. There was definitely some ups and downs for Liquid in this one. So I'm a little bit concerned about where the track kills are going to come from. Your supports don't have the most damage ever. Your carry is a Faceless Void. The panel talked about that, how he doesn't have the best pairings to deal damage in Chrono. Liquids look, I would say, just a bit more stable overall.
So
3-for-1 rune trade.
For First Blood here, Tianming is getting blocked off on the retreat. This will be First Blood. They're trying to give it to the core. They'll get it. Saberlight takes down Tianming. Low, he's got Time Warp, so we'll have to pop it to get away. But the stun, in fact, is back up. And with the Time Warp gone, he can't get out of this. It's a double kill for Saberlight. I mean, last game we saw Nisha get a double kill at the start of the game. This game we get a Saberlight with a double kill at the beginning of the game. I don't think, has there ever been a series in Dota 2 where the 2 games had one of their cores get a double kill at the start both times? That's pretty wild, Sid.
Keeps going in for those trades. Reckon another thing in this lane, boots are going to be really important. That's kind of uncharacteristic in mid lane, that boots is such an important item, but Bounty Hunter will want
Bottom lane.
Okay.
Low and Tianming, they're able to find an opportunity to kill off Saberlight.
Not a lane I was going to look at for a kill.
No, not at all.
That is very surprising.
On top, Jinq.
Rubik kill Mars here.
Play the mid bounty like this from behind. You know, he's having to go for BKB by the looks of it as his first item. It's just a lot of reliance on your teammates, right, to do the damage, get the kills. You're just going to try and offer up that additional track to get the extra money.
North gets tracked.
And he's got backup here, Boxy. See if they can take Boxy down in time. He's able to turn with the stun. He's walking this off. We've also got the Ursa appearing to the fight. They're ready to fight this. XM will be able to finish off Boxy, but they're going to lose both Xingqiu and XXS for this.
Double
XM.
track. Okay.
He's going to have Shadow Wall back up in a second, but Nisha, he's caught him with the tornado. They'll throw out the XM. They'll get him. He's gone. I mean, that was a big dive, really, from Azure Ray, trying to take the fight to Liquid in this very deep area of the map. It cost them 3 lives.
He's even running around with a Sentry Ward, so in case he finds an opportunity against Bounty, he could get him. Wouldn't mind seeing him buy a Dust as well, but things are covered. Top lane, Mickey.
Can't go for him. He's able to get the bug off in time. Ult's popped and TPs are coming in. Low does have the Chronosphere. If Azure Ray want to try and fight this, Nisha TPs in. The Rune is going to be dropped down as well as the Spear. They'll fully focus Xingqiu. Xingqiu will fall low. He's pretty much out of mana. They get the Tornado upon him. The stun follow-up from Nisha. They're controlling him. He's able to jump up to the high ground. Can he get back in to help out XXS? He cannot. He's just got to abandon this fight completely as XXS is dead. Full retreat now for XM and Low. Low will be able to take the Twin Gate out of there. XM on the run. See how carefully opts to play. Now that the track's been thrown down, he'll be aware they're looking at him. They'll try and turn with the spear, but they've got the control. Telekinesis in the silence, nothing to be done by Saberlight. XM picks up the track kill.
Hero placements too, maybe cover Saberlight a little bit more. Generally, if you're playing against Bounty, I think it
Could
can
be another little track kill here. Found Insania. Do they have enough damage? TPs are coming in from a couple of them. Insania's going to turn the Sinister Gate, throw out the Chain Frost. He will die for this, but XM under the tower. They have the Chronosphere.
Well,
But he's taken tower damage. It was a nice effort there from Low, trying to save XM, but unfortunately XM also gets clipped in it. and now Low could be in trouble himself. He'll time walk, but Mickey and Sableye, they're ready to dive. The arena's up, they'll kill off Low as well, and now XXS is pretty much TP'd into his potential death. He's on his own. The Sunstrike comes crashing down upon him. They'll lose 4 here, Azure Ray. As these fights not going their way, just an awkward moment there. You could see the intention for Low. He wanted to save XM, but if anything, only caused him extra problems.
Bottom tower is not long for life.
XM.
He's so farmed on Nisha. He's got Solar Crest Vessel minute 50.
Tianming trying to get him for the sidelines. I mean, XM's getting the tracks laid down. Further TP's coming in. Is there any chance for Azure Ray in this team fight? They'll get knocked back to XXS though, so he won't be able to initiate straight away with the onslaught. Soulbind's there. They'll take Insania out. The connection with the double Fade Bolt coming onto the two of them. XM continuing to try and chase forward. XXS, can he close the gap on Nisha? He can. We'll grab him with the ultimate, but Mickey has arrived, and Mickey, he's ready for the cleanup. He'll pop the ult, beat into XXS. XXS unable to move away in time as the swipes stack up. Double kill for Mickey. The arena's up from Sableye, traps in XXM. They're going to be able to get another. As Azure Ray, they're so desperately looking to try and make these fights work, to match up to, in particular, kind of this duo of Nisha and Mickey.
Oh, he already has Ags on Ursa, so opting to grab this as, yeah, we're going to see Tianming killed off here in the top lane. Took them a while, but they got there.
Yeah, Boxy will take that.
So Ursa's going to buy the Ags here as a counter to Chrono, right? So just being able to protect himself is only going to make matters worse. Anyone else close to anything on Azure Ray, BKB from Primal quite far off. That Blade Mail has just really not paid off whatsoever. It feels like the key ability in this game right now is going to be the Soulbind, right? You need Jin-Q to set up a good Soulbind so you can get double Fade Bolt, double Shuriken, double Track, and get those heroes low enough that they'll come in.
He's in with the jump. He's been able to get the arena in onto the three of them. They throw the chain front as well. They'll get the stolen arena, but I don't think it will matter as they've lost Jin-Q low. He's in with the Chrono. Has he got the damage? They've taken out Insania. He's trying to focus Nisha, but Boxy's able to turn with the Hex low. Jumps forward over towards Boxy. Deafening Blast pushes back low, but they've killed off Boxy. They can find anything more, they'll lose XXS. Low trying his best to clean up this fight. Nisha will fall. It's only Mickey and Insania left. They've got the Fable line. The two of them, Low's going to continue to push on. They take the Aegis out of the hands and send them to Insania. They're ready to go for round 2 onto Mickey after this Aegis. They'll catch him with the silence. Azure Ray, they hit back hard. A team wipe for them.
Quite awkward position here for the bounty. He will have to run through the entire enemy team to get to his own.
But at the same time, if a fight kicks off, he can start chipping away at the back lines.
He has
Liquid might not expect it
on the bounty.
So they start things off.
It's fine.
With the silence thrown down, XXS is going to open things up on the Sableye. Sableye has to put the BKB, he'll get control through it, but for now, by the ultimate. BKB is soon to come to an end. Mickey's going to jump in towards XXS. Boxy will be able to hold back XM with a stun, but there's the Chrono. He's out onto the two of them, lows him with the damage. Sabley's out. Same to be said for Boxy. It's a clean 2 kills off the back of that Chrono for Low, and he's not done yet. Tianming with a stolen Sinister Gaze controls Insania. Triple kill for Low. They continue to look for this cleanup. Boxy will buy back. But I don't know if Liquid's rectifying this team fight as Low and XM. They can run down at Mickey and Nisha. Mickey will try and fight back. They'll push back Low with a deafening blast. The blast, the stolen finger, in fact, I believe, from Tianming, but it was onto the enraged Ursa. Low. Sticking low to the Spirit Vessel, but have time will back up again. See if he wants to stand his ground. The Sunstrike will come down upon it, but Low, he's surviving through it all. He knows his limits, gets back in there. I mean, they get a team wipe and more. That was like 6 kills. But Azure Ray, Roshan's back up. They are steaming ahead now. 7K advantage here for the squad.
Should be able to jump and just absolutely blast Grim. I think you can't save him as a Rubik. It goes too fast. If you lift and try to throw him away, he might have died beforehand. So it's on Jin-Q to be fast.
XXS. See if they can burst him here. Lows him with the backup. He's got the Chrono out of the two of them. He'll straight away focus Nisha. Nisha's going to be going down. BKB's popped. He's ready to stay on top of Mickey. XXS has got the grab, has the control, as Mickey will also fall. Liquid, they try their chances there, feeling that maybe they had a situation in which XXS was alone. It was not the case.
As well as Refresher.
I mean, it looks like they are trying to sort of bait here with Mickey. Mickey just running straight in on them, trying to force some sort of response. They do get the catch on the bounty on the side. They found XM in the trees. Can they burst in the gap? But Low's here with the Chrono. He's caught the 3 of them. Takes out Boxy over towards these 3 throws. XXS with the control of the Sableye. There's the second Chrono. He's going to make sure he's got the control to take out Nisha. Nisha cannot go walk away from this. There's Low, he continues to clean up. Triple kill for him on the backlines. Liquid trying to hold back XXS, but the BKB's up. He comes crashing towards them. The remaining members of Liquid, they've got to run, they've got to hide.
And you can tell here what Azure Ray's plan is. They're smoking the other 4 behind so that they can offer that protection, is particularly for the support's sake that they're smoked here so they can keep that good position and not get surprised.
Okay. He's going to get caught by the telekinesis. Trying to play around with him. He'll get the enrage of Saberlight. He'll jump the backlines with the arena. Of his BKB, they're trying to burst through Tianming, but Tianming's perfectly fine. He's still at 50% HP. They could have threatened this Rubik. So, but the telekinesis away from this. Low will kill off Boxy. Mickey's trying to chase, really wants to kill these supports, but the silence is back up for GQ. He turns with the Phantom's Embrace. Mickey's getting surrounded. He's got to retreat now. He's got to run. He'll get the enrage up before the Phantom's Embrace connects, but XXS in on top of him, grabs him, slamming him down into the ground. Mickey's gone. Liquid, they've got to continue to run. As the slow catches over towards the side, they've found themselves the Mars, they've found themselves Saberlight. The buyback comes out from Mickey, the buyback comes out from Saberlight. Nisha picked apart here by Low. As Low straight onto the barracks, he's still got a chrono ready to drop as well.
Doesn't quite have the mana for it just yet, though.
He's got it now. It's the jump and there's the chrono. Mickey ends up walking into the edge of it. Low's ready to try and clean up this game. He'll look towards Saberlight, finish at the Mars. It's a dieback for Saberlight. Mickey desperately jumping away back towards the fountain, but the Shuriken bounces are out. XM finishing instead with a hard-hitting Janada hit. So at least Mickey will be able to heal up a little bit in the fountain. He's actually going to jump back in aggressively. We'll get Tianming. Same with the BKB closing in over towards Mickey, but the ice wall's down, so they won't cross it. We're trying their best to hold the defense low. He's closed the gap onto Nisha. They've got the track, they've got the detection here, as Nisha's out as well. No buyback left for him. Insania to fall. It's only Mickey and Boxy left in the game, trying to fight the full team of Azure Ray. They'll find Jingqiu. Mickey, can he really do this on his own? Boxy comes in with a clutch stun and burst to take Tianming down, but there's nothing left for Mickey to play with. He will fall. Boxy, the last man standing, also to be taken out. And there's more than a TY pit for Azure Ray. What a game from them. After a rough series yesterday, a tough game 1 here today against Liquid. This game 2, it all came together, and it came together around a bit of a different strat. This last pick Bounty Hunter, it was slow to start off, but it really, really did help in getting the ball rolling, and the amount of gold advantage they were able to build against Liquid.
Is it also a flex with the Timber as well? Could Razor go offlane?
I guess so. I think he would probably die against Marcy Luna. This is a really cool draft from Azure Ray. I think they might have kind of got them.
The Shiva's path. All right, seeing some pressure onto XXS up here, gets lifted back.
So they've got enough damage to take him out. They do. They have to get 1, and they'll be able to get 2. They get both of them there, XXS and Jingqiu. See if it's enough though. Saberlight trying to juke through the trees. Another chain to get him away. Low. He's got another beam. Still not quite enough damage though. The courier's getting delivered. It has got the helm in, so he's just got the armor regen. It doesn't matter though. Tianming will manage to drag him back and ensure that they do get the kill. See him try again. It will. Top lane, XXS. He's going to have the stun for Jingqiu to hold him back, but the static link continues to stretch over towards him. They've got the damage to take him out. And a lot of damage is built up on Mickey, so Jingqiu, he's got to run. Boxy TP's in. It was barely even needed. Mickey and Insania pretty much doing that on their own. They get the 2 kills on this top lane as Mickey continues to have a very favorable start in the safe lane, giving him a lot of survivability here early on in this laning stage.
For sure. And you also, on the other side of this for Azure Ray, it's not easy. Yeah, here we go.
XXS again, getting very heavily punished. TPs are coming in, but they cannot save him. The Sprout holds back Jingqiu. XM should be able to find Mickey. They even have Tianming turn up as well. They really want to get some sort of good trade going here, Azure Ray, and they will. They'll surround Boxy. Jingqiu's able to kite him up. XM turning up there with the backup of Tianming to get the double kill. Just the 2 of them alone, it's never going to be enough to kill Saberlight. They need a 3rd hero.
XM is here. This is going to be a big fight. Multiple rotations from both teams.
Let's see what XM could do. He's going to target, of course, the Timbersaw first. Get that Viper Strike down upon him. But Liquid, they have the numbers. Nisha's in with the Shackle Shot from the side. They'll lose Saberlight, but Nisha with his amplified damage rune, he may be able to find more. Power Shot comes in, takes out Tianming. At a cost, Liquid not only just losing Saberlight, but the fact that Mickey goes down, they'll be able to turn it into a bit more of a favorable one as Nisha able to pick up a 3rd kill.
Might be something for AR to consider here, is to give Jingqiu a bit of experience whenever possible.
Let's see what Nisha and Insania can find. They're on their way towards the bottom. There's no one here at the moment. They'll swing back towards mid. They want to try and see if they can catch XM by surprise.
Looks like they can.
And here's the opening. They'll just go straight in with the focus fire. XM's able to turn with the Viper Strike. Sprout top down to block off the escape. The burst damage comes through. XM's gone, but so's Nisha in return. Tianming and Xingqiu finding the trade. They'll also have the interrupt to stop Boxy's TP out. It's Azure Ray. Now make sure that they come out on top of this. Liquid not getting away with that move. Too close to the tier 1 tower. Azure Ray easily able to respond.
This will be...
I mean, Liquid's heading over. Power shot comes in. They know it's low. Is anyone able to get in to put a stop to it? They are. Low's able to get the kill, get the Aegis, and also get Insania. Not able to piece together some sort of interrupt there, Liquid, in time.
And he might actually even be in trouble here. Very low mana on Saberlight. They're just gonna probably reserve the dispose. Actually using it now, but yeah, he won't be making it out alive.
Yeah, far too much damage coming out from XM as the stacks build up.
So
it definitely feels like Liquid, they're struggling to find a plan of how to play out of this position, Sin. There's no stopping XM getting to play the team fight, get these spells off, disarming and breaking.
oh wow, they're confident. This is
I mean, they're strong.
20-minute high ground attempt.
2 minutes left on the Aegis. I think Azure Ray, why not? Push high ground, see what happens.
Okay. Well, so far so good. If this tower falls, we know how Luna lineups work.
And Liquid, what's the response going to be?
It's actually gone. Okay, now he's going to start cleaving off the barracks.
And they jump forward.
Okay.
Gonna try and get the catcher onto Saberlight. Saberlight, he's been broken for now by XM. They'll separate back from this. They'll try and lead in on towards low. See if they can take him now once, but he's able to Hurricane Pike himself back to the safety of the low ground. Nisha pops the BKB. He's committing it with a focus fire onto XM, but it's not enough damage. XM's able to get away. Big damage coming in from Saberlight as he cuts through Tianming, but they turn towards him. Saberlight, he tries to demonstrate away, but he's not going to be able to make it out there. XM trying to finish him off. They'll get him. They'll bring down Saberlight. Low still alive here with his first life. He still has the Aegis to rely on. Mickey trying to retreat, but the nuke damage comes over the Soul Assumption. Mickey to fall. They'll finally get the Aegis out of the hands of Low, but there's just the 3 of them left alive here on Liquid. As Azure Ray, they can look to continue to push for more. They can finish off this Rax in the mid lane. We'll see if they want to try for more. I think they can. Yeah, Low's just straight up to the top lane. There's no Mickey, there's no Saberlight. And force out the fortification. We'll see if that's going to be enough to push them back for now. Tianming will jump to the low ground. Nisha's not able to catch him in time with the shackle.
Oh, big Mickey.
I mean, Boxy tried for a very aggressive move there. They were ready and waiting for him to TP in. XXS blows him up.
We'll let him go.
Full AC now as well from XXS. Xingqiu just gets so much information, and with this Dagon build, supports it really feels like Liquid, they're living on the edge. Barely getting away from these players from Azure.
Boxy not going to be so lucky, potentially bottom. He's just getting killed off by the birds. Doesn't even need to use the hero.
Bringing the creep wave around. I mean, creep wave's going to be coming in on the mid lane too. Azure Ray, they can go for the high ground once more. They weren't able to stop them last time, Liquid. We'll see if anything's changed this time round.
The answer is no.
I don't think so. Yeah, tier 3's gone. Tianming trying to see if he can get a deep dive, get some sort of disposed setup. It's going to be fine, gets completely away from it. The backdoor protection momentarily kicking back in. As I say, the creep wave is approaching in the mid, so we'll soon get taken out again. Mickey has got BKB complete, so maybe a chance for him to enter into the front of the fight. The backdoor protection's gone though, and Liquid, they will not be holding this bottom set of Rax as Azure Ray take a second set.
The Ancient's just so quickly, so let's try to find something. Okay. A bit of an opener here.
Get the slow on to XXS. Shackle will connect onto the both of them, but Xingqiu just turns, brings Saberlight down incredibly low. They've got the follow-up stun onto XXS, but he's able to stone form and survive this. Tianming will fall, but Low's here for the cleanup. Double kill for the Luna. Low's ready to clean them all up as they'll chase over towards Nisha. They'll take the Wind Ranger out. The buyback's having to come out now from Liquid, but there's no buyback again available for either Saberlight or Mickey. This is going to be a 3 versus 4 defense. Sure, Azure Ray lost Tianming, but the ones that mattered survived. Low's here, straight up to the tier 4s. The Luna ready to do immense damage here to Liquid's base. The fortification's back up.
Did you see Luna got your favorite item?
The Kanda, I mean, that's one hero we didn't really talk about, but this is a hero, right, that's build scaling attack damage, and you have that point target spell with the Lucent Beam, so the Lucent Beams, they hurt hard. On the back lines as well, the burst is there. Boxy immediately evaporated. Low's onto the Ancient.
Oh my God!
They can't push him away. Nisha dies immediately. It's game over. It's GG Azure Ray. They have done it here today. They'll take down Liquid 2-1. and Azure Ray will be the ones that get to move on and challenge Gaming Gladiators in the grand final in a best of 5 this time round, Sid.